Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. First things first, what does this sensor even do? A wheel speed sensor, also known as an AB sensor, measures how fast each of your wheels is spinning. This information is crucial for your anti-lock braking system, or ABS. When you slam on the brakes, the ABS module uses data from these sensors to prevent your wheels from locking up, which helps you maintain steering control and stop more safely, especially on slippery surfaces. The same data is used for your traction control and stability control systems to keep your car stable during acceleration and cornering. So, when one sensor isn't reporting correctly, the whole system gets disabled as a safety precaution, and those warning lights come on. Now, let's talk about the common causes of the CO. The number one suspect is usually the wheel speed sensor itself. These sensors live in a harsh environment near the wheel hub, exposed to water, salt, dirt, and vibrations. Over time, they can simply fail due to internal damage or corrosion. Another very common cause is a problem with the wiring or the connector. A wire could be frayed, broken, or shorted out from rubbing against a suspension component. The connector could also be corroded or full of gunk, preventing a solid connection. Less common, but still possible, is a damaged tone ring, also called a reluctor ring. This is a toothed ring that spins with the wheel, and the sensor reads these teeth to determine speed. If the ring is cracked, has missing teeth, or is covered in rust and debris, it can throw off the sensor's reading and trigger the code. Finally, in rare cases, the problem might not be with the sensor or wiring at all, but with the ABS control module itself. This is usually the last thing to check after you've ruled out everything else. So, how do you diagnose this? The first step is a visual inspection. Get your car safely on jack stands and take off the left rear wheel. Look closely at the sensor and its wiring. Do you see any obvious damage? Check the connector for corrosion or bent pins. Look at the tone ring if you can see it. Is it clean and intact? If everything looks okay visually, the next step involves using a multimeter to test the sensor and wiring. You can check for resistance in the sensor and continuity in the wires going back to the ABS module. An even better tool is a professional scan tool with live data capabilities. This allows you to watch the wheel speed readings from all four sensors in real time as you spin the wheel. If the left rear sensor shows 0 or an erratic reading while the others are fine, you've confirmed the problem is isolated to that corner. Once you've found the cause, the fix is usually straightforward. If it's a bad sensor, you just need to replace it. This typically involves removing a single bolt, unplugging the old sensor, and plugging in the new one. If the wiring is the problem, you might need to repair the damaged section or replace the entire harness. If the tone ring is damaged, you might need to replace the wheel hub assembly, as the ring is often integrated into it. After you've made the repair, clear the fault codes with your scan tool and take the car for a test drive. The warning lights should stay off, and your ABS and traction control systems will be back online. Dealing with a C0045 code can seem daunting, but with a logical approach, it's a very manageable DIY repair for many people. It saves you a trip to the mechanic and a good chunk of money. I hope this guide helps you tackle that pesky warning light. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more automotive repair guides, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.